Dark Neostorm was released in May 2019. Notable cards in this set include Ib, the World Chalice Justiciar, Cherubini, Ebon Angel of the Burning Abyss, Signet Mining, Mystic Mine, and a card that would push Orcust to the top of the metagame, Dingirsu, the Orcust of the Evening Star. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Welcome back, boys and girls. This time we're in the winner's circle. It feels great. A much-deserved win against Alex. He brought that poopy Time Thief deck. What was he thinking? Don't worry, we'll take those wins where we can get them. I'm fully expecting Alex to bring something a lot more competitive this episode, so we're gonna have to fix the deck up around, maybe try to approach something new if we can get the pieces for it. But we have our choice of the wheel, or OTS pack 10 today, and I decided I gotta take the run through with 10 because there's a couple cards that I ended up missing getting that could definitely open up some strategies if we are able to pull them. For example, Colossus and Galatea are the two that really pop up. Colossus especially, our Thunder Dragon pull was actually pretty good with like Double Dark and Aurora or something like that. If we can grab a Colossus, of course we don't have any Hawks or anything like that, but maybe we can make something go around with that. And also cards like Battery Man Solar is pretty okay, even though it wasn't only in a common in Soul Fusion anyways, we probably already have 3. I really feel bad we missed Imperial Order last episode. Wouldn't have been great to pull that and then just flip it on Alex. But there's things like Super Quant Red Layer, which is really good. Breaker the Magical Warrior isn't too bad, and TG Hyper Librarian. The other stuff down here is stuff we probably already have, just reprinted. But I really want to go for the Colossus or the Galatea, so let's open our 3 packs of OTS pack 10 today and see if we can nab up something hot. Pack number 1, flip it up. And see, that's like the low end. This is really like everything I've probably already had. We'll put it in there, but we got 2 more packs though. I'm feeling okay. Come on, give me something big. That's not something big. All right, last pack. Can I get anything big in the close here? I sure can't. Breaker the Magical Warrior would have been nuts like towards the beginning of the series, but now, no, not really, no. A little bit of a waste of an OTS pack 10 though. Really nothing I wanted from the last set though if I were to spin the wheel. But I'll let Alex tell you guys all about Dark Neostorm. Take it away, Alex.
Fool! Did you guys not think that I knew that Orcust was coming up this set, so I purposely played a dark attribute-based deck to see what Gage might have up his sleeve for what hate he may side for the Orcust deck? Oh, it went all according to plan, and Gage took the bait just like I thought he would. We didn't win that game, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter because now that we know what he's got, we are going to tear him to shreds in this episode with our Orcust deck, with a little bit of help, of course. Dark Neostorm came out in May of 2019. Seems like that really wasn't that long ago in all honesty, and there are 2 cards in the set that we are looking to round out that deck. This set did feature some pretty unique cards such as Nightmare Incarnation Idly. I do always wish that this was worded a bit differently so that way it was actually a bit more playable, but then Omni Dragon Brotar also coming in the secret rare slot. Brotar just enabled all of these dragon focused decks to get taken over the top because it's such a powerful card. Even though it was a one of, you could just get it off of so many different means like LP and Pisty and the like. Card was just crazy. This set also featured another Ghost Girl in Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. A lot of people were hyping this card up because of its pseudo max C sort of effect, because instead of drawing cards, it gains you life points. A lot of people worried about that because of the new time rules as well. And to be fair, you know, there are cards that definitely can have a role there, but it didn't end up really doing all that much. But as for a card that did do all that much, Ib, the World Chalice Justiciar. This card is incredible. It is very powerful and it is very banned for a reason. And this card could have a bit of a role. We do have World Legacy Secession, so if we do have ways to actually be able to get into this card, we could actually just search it and just have some follow-up plays. Very powerful card by Progression Series standards. We may play this. But then as we scroll down, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, Dingirsu, the Orcust of the Evening Star. This is what what we're looking to pull this episode, and it is only an ultra rare, so it's actually pretty likely that we'll get it. I only need one of this. I would like to get multiples, but that is highly improbable, but one of this will pretty much complete the entire deck, and there's one other card that we also need. I also don't want to forget a card like Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. This card's pretty good, although there are better Link 4s. In Progression Series, this thing is actually probably very difficult to deal with. Nyhmnim Mining also released in this set, and this was a powerhouse for any Cybers-focused strategy, such as Salamangreat, by just making it so that you have 3 copies of Rhoda, and you also get set up by sending cards in hand to grave as well. Card is just insane and will probably be a 3 of in any Cybers-focused deck moving forward. This set even printed Fusion Destiny, which is going to be very relevant once we get to Burst of Destiny, actually not too far off in the distant future at the time of recording. This was a very powerful card for hero players, but with Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer coming out not too far off, this card is going to be everywhere. Oh, and then we have everyone's favorite card ever printed, Mystic Mine. Now, I will go ahead and let you all know right now, Gage and I already discussed Mystic Mine, and we have both decided to automatically ban this card because this is one of, if not the most unfun card ever printed, and we know you guys don't want to see this, so we're just going to straight up ban it. And down here in the trap department, rounding out our Orcust deck is Orcust Crescendo. Honestly, even if we don't get Dingirsu, as long as we get some Crescendos, we could probably still viably play Orcust. This is an Omni Negate as long as we have a Link monster out, and then it's also like a Rhoda on top of it. This card is crazy. Even down in like the TCG exclusive OCG import department, like this set had cards like Cherubini as well. Dark Neostorm was just a powerhouse of a set, and there's a reason why it impacted and shaped the meta for the years to come. Just a great set overall. But before we crack it, we do have to get into our pity pack. Been a while since we've been here. OTS pack 10 is okay. I think I would have actually preferred the wheel again, to be honest. Let's flip them up, see if it's anything good. It doesn't look like it. So we're just going to throw those into the collection, and we're going to crack open 24 packs of Dark Neostorm.
Right, 24 packs, Dark Neostorm. I don't know if there's anything too big I'm looking for from the set here, but we'll open them, we'll see what we can grab, and we'll fix up, pretty up the deck a little bit, and then clobber Alex this episode as well. Pack number 1 is not looking too good, though. Puzzle Amino. This card's actually nuts if anybody's ever read it. Part of some FTKs and everything. Pretty dumb card. Wow, an ultra rare. Abyssalacia. This card's actually broken, but in a competitive Mermail strategy. Even altogether, though, this card, its materials isn't too hard to summon, but it's actually got a killer effect. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with it, but hey, it's a cool ultra pickup nonetheless. Wow. The ultra rare again, bumping back there with Embrace. Not going to even talk about Valkyrie cards. We literally have none of them because they were all released in a side set. Crackdown. Wow, Crackdown's an incredible super rare in this set, actually, too. I could easily slide that into our Subterror strategy if we choose to play that. Being able to yoink up any of Alex's dudes does not seem too bad. That is such garbage, dude. A second Embrace? Give me something. Oh, man, that could have been like Ding or anything better, bro. Gross.
All right, you guys, here we go. 24 packs of Dark Neostorm. Please, RNG, show me a Dingirsu. Show me Crescendo at the very least, but that's a super, so we should pull it. But Dingirsu is all I'm asking for. It's an ultra. It's pretty likely we'll get it, although it isn't guaranteed, but that would just round out our deck so well. We've got so many good cards. Flip them up for pack number 1. Fusion Destiny is not a bad start. I'll take it. Crackdown is another card that is in this set that I did not talk about. Gage may actually throw this into his Guru deck because, let's be honest, he's going to play Guru again, and Crackdown is a house of a card. This card saw tons of competitive play because anytime you can steal one of your opponent's monsters, the card is most likely very strong. Well, I would be excited to see this Mystic Mine if we were actually playing it, but thankfully Gage and I banned that card immediately, so this is a bit of a dud pack, so it's unfortunate. There's our first ultra rare in Salamangreat Recurrence. This is a Salamangreat card that has never seen the light of day because it is not very good, and by Progression Series standards, we can't even really play Salamangreat, so it will continue to never see play.
Orcust Crescendo. I have a strong feeling Alex is going to be looking for some of these cards today in his pull, and I hope he doesn't get towards the top end and get Dingirsu and a couple of these bad boys. Then again, I think we're going to be prepared with cards like Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, and I think I'm going to throw System down into the side deck as well to deal with this strategy that may come up. These ultra rares are poop. Oh my god, please just go to the next pack. Mystic Mine, right. So we got these cards here. Alex and I have already made a gentleman's agreement. I don't know if he's told you yet, but we made a gentleman agreement not to play this card because I personally advocated for it. I said, Alex, I don't have any spell trap removal, dude. You play this card on me, I'm losing the duel. So we decided it would be a lot more enjoyable to not play Mystic Mine in this series. So we're both gonna opt out of actually playing it in any of our strategies.
All right, so we're about a third of the way through. Still no Dingirsu, still no Crescendo. I'm holding out hope. We still have a lot of packs to go. Let's flip them up and see. Another Fusion Destiny, not bad. Okay, all right. One Crescendo down. If we don't get get the Dingirsu, I would like to at least get like 2 of this card because we can search it, which is very nice. And so that is something that we are absolutely going to need, but we've got the 1, and honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Wow, that's our 3rd Fusion Destiny. That's actually crazy when we do get to Burst of Destiny at the end of Progression Series, because if we pull Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, we could actually maybe play it. I'm pretty sure we have Dasher, and we probably have another bad monster that we could use to fulfill the cost. So that's pretty sick. Oh my god, I saw a black card in the holo slot, but it's not the Dingirsu. Please let me get this card. Well, there's a secret rare in Nightmare Incarnation Idly. I guess when I took a moment to stop and talk about this card, we ended up manifesting it in our pool for the day. It's an okay card. Again, nothing too ridiculous, but it's something that maybe could go into the side deck at some point. It's okay.
All right, coming up on the last 4 packs here. Again, our ultra rares we've gotten have all been crap. They've all been bad ones. And again, I don't think there's really that many great ones either. There's cards like Brotar and stuff that Alex could be digging for. I'm not digging for any of those. It's like a 4th Cross Crusader. Don't have any hero strategies I can play with. But I don't know if there's anything in the close I'm actually looking to get. Last 2 packs, anything big in the Dark Neostorm pool here. This has been disappointing. 5th Cross Crusader. Wow, thank you, game. That was bad. I don't even know what to say, man. Double Valkyrie's Embrace, plus the stupid Salamangreat Resurgence. This set was not good to me. Hopefully it's not good to Alex either. I hope it's not. I guess we'll get to Dueling Book here. Let's build up the deck we're playing today.
Another Salamangreat Recurrence. Are you shitting me? This is an ultra... Imagine if this was Dingirsu. We would have had 2 Dingirsus if this were the case. Oh, man. The pack opener's just messing with me now. Okay, 2nd Crescendo. If we don't get the Dingirsu, I'm happy we at least have double Crescendo because that means we're going to have multiple negates to play when we're going up against Gage. So happy to see that. 4 packs left. There's still a chance. All right, you guys, only a few packs left. This is our last chance to get Dingirsu. If we don't, we're going to have to win this episode and hopefully spin Dingirsu on the wheel, but there is a chance. So let's flip them up and see. Nothing there. All right, let's go into the next pack. We have 2 packs left. Oh my god. If we get it in the last pack, I am going to lose it. Now, Gage has had some miraculous last pack luck in the past, so it's possible. We just have to believe. 3, 2, 1... Oh, it's another Crescendo, though. Okay, so it's not Dingirsu, but you know what? 3 Crescendo is not bad. I don't know if we're going to play 3, to be honest, but at least it's something that is along the lines of what we're thinking. Okay, didn't get Dingirsu, which sucks, but overall, I think we've got some stuff to work with. Let's get to building.
Right, so probably unsurprisingly, you're looking at kind of the same Subterror list we played last week. Alex kind of fumbled the bag with that Time Thief strategy. I full expect him to run it back with something a lot more competitive in this episode, and I want to give the run back with this Subterror deck because I think, although it had, you know, just bowling the other deck, I do think this is a solid list. Changed up a couple things about it that I wasn't impressed with. 4, cut the Nemesis Warrior because we get to the whole thing with Guru anyways, and I decided to plug in like Crackdown as well as Ash Blossom and Joy Spring and take out the Lost Winds as well in favor of Summon Limit 2. I feel like these cards are all really good generically against most anything Alex wants to play. He's been bouncing between going like Crusadia, Orcust, and something like... I feel like all these cards are just good generically game 1. I feel like Alex has talked about a lot about Crusadia, and if he chooses to play that, Summon Limit is good, but Goes and Match is just going to really shine in the side deck here. Speaking of which, if he goes back to Orcust, we have the Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, and we also have System Down, which dually also gets rid of the Dino Miss matchup. So I feel like the side deck is really well equipped to be able to deal with whatever we decide to play against game 2 and 3. But I think game 1, this deck is just incredibly sound as well. This deck is easily able to maneuver with cards like Summon Limit. There can be only one, Kaiser Colosseum, things that other decks would struggle with mostly. This deck is easily able to incorporate and thrive with. The one thing I did notice is I'm not playing Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon for some reason because I totally just forgot that card existed. So if it does come up, it's going to be in the extra deck now. But I think everything else felt pretty good in the deck. Still haven't pulled off a lot of the higher end plays, like with Pankratops, Eater of Millions, you know, World Dino Wrestling, Ancient Fairy Dragon. So I feel like there's a lot of room for this deck to grow. Definitely a lot of things that we haven't really experienced yet, and I'm looking to give it another run through. Hopefully Alex has a strategy that's a lot better than his Time Thieves, man. I'm ready to crush him, though. Let's give him the slappening. Let's see what he's on first of all.
All right, you guys. So this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel, and God, does this bring me back to the good old days of Orcust. I absolutely loved this deck when it was competitively viable, and this honestly sort of looks like a constructed deck from back in the day. Obviously, we don't have some of the big payoffs that Orcust is known for, such as stuff like Rusty Bardish, which was nice to have multiple negations turn 1. We also don't have the way to kill Gage that you would traditionally think, like Boral Sword Dragon or anything like that. Those are some of the tools that made Orcust so feared back in the day. That doesn't mean we can't take advantage of some of the strengths that Orcust Orcust has to offer. So let's go ahead and do the card by card. First up, we actually are finally playing the Chaos Dragon Levianeer. We are playing light in the form of Neospace Connector, as well as Photon Thrasher, so I figure having a big payoff like this is actually just a blowout, and not to mention, it's also a dark, so we can summon it underneath all of our Orcust monsters if we are using their effects. We've got our danger package still. This has not gone well for me in the last several episodes, I'll be honest, but in this deck specifically, the dangers are just nuts, because not only are they bodies that get to the field, but they're also just cards that can get cards out of our hand into the graveyard, so if we hit like a Harp or a Nightmare, it is just all value all day. We've also still got the Destrudo package, which is the 3 Destrudo and the Mari Mari. Destrudo is great because, again, it's another body we can get to the field, because if you've never seen Orcust before, what we're trying to do is get 2 monsters to the field, so we can go into any Nightmare and then go into Nightmare Mermaid. Mermaid will then be able to special summon Orcust Nightmare from the deck. We can link those 2 off into a Galatea, and then we are off to the races from there. That is essentially the full combo, and the combo is definitely weaker than in like constructed Yu-Gi-Oh! But by Progression Series standards, this is still a very strong deck for us to be bringing to the table. We've got the Maxi, of course, the 3 Neospace Connector. This can actually special summon one of our Neospatians directly from the deck, so it is 2 monsters in one. We don't have Aqua Dolphin, but to be fair, we don't have a lot of hand traps, so I'm not as concerned. We do have Neospatian Dark Panther, though, and this card has a pretty neat effect. Maybe it'll come up, I highly doubt it, but it's also a light and a dark for Levianeer, so that is more relevant than the water typing on Aqua Dolphin. And then the Orcust, 2 Symbol Skeleton, 2 Harpor, and 2 Nightmare. So Nightmare, you can banish it from the grave to send another Orcust card from deck to grave. Harpor, which is the one that's actually banned currently, you can banish it from grave to special summon an Orcust from your deck. Now you can probably see why. And then Orcust Symbol Skeleton, you can banish to special summon an Orcust monster from your graveyard. Now, one of the downsides of these cards is that they lock you into only summoning dark attribute monsters only after you activate one of their effects. And so a majority of our deck is dark focused, but again, we don't have those big payoffs, which makes this a little more tricky to play in progression. And then we also have a Photon Thrasher. This is another just body we can get to the field. It's also a light for Levianeer, so I kind of like that. And then the World Legacy World Wand is another card that we want to dump to the graveyard, so then that way we can get some of our Orcust and special summon them back out to the field. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, Allure of Darkness, our deck is almost entirely dark, and this can fix our hand. Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Orchestrated Babel. This card's actually crazy because we can use Orcust monsters as quick effects, which means we're able to just like banish stuff like Symbol Skeleton, bring back stuff during Gage's turn, which is crazy. Pot of Greed, Raigeki, Double Twin Twister, and World Legacy Secession. And then for the traps, triple Fairy Wind. This is where I wanted to have my plan come to fruition, because now that I've seen what Gage is up to, I can heavily main board for his plan. His Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, his There Can Be Only Ones, his Hidden Cities. These are all going to crumble under all of my spell and trap removal, like my Heavy Storm, like my MST, like my Twin Twister, and like my Fairy Wind. He is never going to get a chance to have any of these to go off, which means we are going to be able to go in full force. We also have 2 Orchestrated Crescendo. I have 3 of this, but 2 is probably going to be enough. I don't want to brick on this card. We can search this with Galatea's effect, and this can just get set to the field immediately, and then it acts as an Omni Negate as long as we have an Orcust Link monster. Incredibly powerful card. It's going to be rough for Gage to play against this. And then we also have a Torrential Tribute rounding out the main board. The extra deck's actually a bit different. We have Borreload Savage Dragon, which is a dark, so we can summon it during our Orcust combos. And you're probably wondering how we summon this. Mari Mari is actually a tuner, if you didn't know that. And so we do actually have an OTK that does involve Borreload Savage Dragon that does over 8,000 damage if we're able to go into the full combo. And so the fact that we can summon Savage Dragon with either Destrudo or the Mari Mari is just a great way to be able to put up a big monster that can also be a negation at the same time. Yazi is actually particularly good against Guru because Gage only has a few cards that out it. It's like specifically Subterror, Final Battle, Dark Hole, and like one other card in his... It's like specifically Subterror, Final Battle, Dark Hole, and like one other card in his deck. And so if we just stick Yazi, we don't even have to go into the combo. This may be good enough to just win the game by itself. Then for the Xyz, because we are playing a lot of level 4s, and these are dark focus. So Karen Gorgon's good for redirecting effects. Subterror specifically has a lot of targeting effects, so this could actually be relevant. And I'm playing 2 copies of Redoer because 1 is probably enough, but I figure if a second one does come up, I'd like to have another rank 4, and Redoer is actually pretty good. We saw that in the previous episode. And then for the links, double Galatea. This can't be destroyed by battle if it's linked, which is actually very important and comes up quite a bit. And you can target a banished machine, shuffle it into the deck to set an Orcust card in your back row. So that's how you're able to search your Babel, your Crescendo. And if you have Babel up, you can actually do this during your opponent's turn to set a Crescendo during their turn, so that way it's ready on yours, which is just nuts. We also have the Nightmare, Cerberus, Phoenix, and the new Mermaid. Mermaid is pretty much the centerpiece of the deck and why it's able to all come together. Long Gears is a fantastic piece of removal. It can't can't be destroyed by card effects while it's linked, but you can target 2 banished machines, shuffle them into the deck, and you can actually send a linked monster from the field to the graveyard. So that's just a nice piece of removal. It also recycles your resources. That's where this and Galatea are both really strong as well. We saw Saryuja in here. It comes up. I figure it may just be okay to have this. We also have an Underclock Taker because it's a dark link too, and I figure it's better than Space Insulator. Then for the side deck, triple Pankratops for when I know I'm going second. Arguably, I could mainboard this, but I only want to have this in when I know for a fact I'm going second. Kaijus are actually okay against Gage's deck because you can stop like the Guru from flipping up and things like that. I'm playing Radiant over the other ones just because it's dark, so I can still play it under an Orcust effect. 2 Noblemen of Crossout. We haven't used these bad boys in a while, but this particular matchup, it may be pretty good, so we'll see how it goes. We also have a Scapegoat in here just for when we're going first, and then some traps, 3 Compulse, another Crescendo. That way, if we feel like we need to just outgrind Gage, we can have another one, and 2 Red Reboot. We can actually kill him now, so having Red Reboot in the side is going to be pretty nice. Guys, this is going to be a great episode. I can't wait to see this Clash of the Titans. It's going to be a good one. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. So Gage, you were telling me you wanted to start this episode off for us?
I do, Alex. I got a good one.
Okay.
Your domination, Alex, it's looking a little dark. I'm just going to say you'll need Joe Heavy Storm if you're going to deal with my floodgates again that I bring back.
Holy fuck, that was awful.
Awful, bro. That was way better than like the last 2 you've done, dude. That was a good. I thought about that one for a solid few hours.
Bet
I woke
you
up
did.
today.
I
woke up
did.
today funny man mode, and I came up with that one. I thought that was a good one. Chat will decide.
Yeah, the comments will definitely tell us one way or another. It wasn't bad. It was like a 4 out of 10 at most.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
How you feeling about the set, buddy? This is a very memorable set for both of us, I feel.
Yes. I feel like this is not too long ago this set came out, dude. We still have this set on shelf at my local store because nobody wants it. But this set's not bad. There was a lot of cool stuff released in this set, like Brotar and stuff. A lot of stuff that I genuinely hope you didn't pull, man. I'm gonna be scared if you did because a lot of it helps you out.
There's a lot of really good stuff that we could have pulled in this set, and kind of like all across the rarity spectrum, right? There's even some good stuff like in the super rare slot, and we'll talk about that towards the end, obviously. I'm ready to throw down if you are, though. I think it's going to be a good time.
I'm ready to duel, man. Let's do it.
All right, then, Gage. So let's go ahead and shout out our patron is Luke Kowaleski. Shout outs to the Polish man. Thank you so much for the support. Let's roll that die. This is going to be a very decisive die roll. Fuck.
Man, somebody pointed it out the other day, dude. Apparently, I pick scissors like 90% of the time or something like that.
I feel like you do. Yeah, you seem to be a scissors man.
I'm thankful that you roll that dice every time because I would get clobbered if you just.
It just magnetizes to paper. I think because of all the times I don't pick paper with Joseph. Maybe this is karma biting me back in the ass. But all right, buddy, what are you doing?
All right, little sneak preview of what you're gonna see. I'm gonna go first again.
Shocker! I never would have guessed you're gonna go first.
Weird. All right, duelist. Good luck. You'll need it.
Yep.
Stand by me. All right, Alex. I'll start my turn off simple. I'll play terraforming.
Okay. What are we grabbing? Chicken Game, Hidden City? What are you feeling?
It could be the whole gauntlet here. Let's see what's best. I think...
Verdant Sanctuary?
Shut up. I think picking up the Hidden City is the right choice.
All right. Still on this deck, I figured.
It's a very good deck, man. I hope
it is a very good deck. I don't blame you for staying on this. This is like a competitive level deck that you have access to right now.
It's very fierce. Hidden City, is that okay?
Oh, fine.
All right, off the Hidden City, I'm going to pick up Umostrix.
Sure.
All right, I will just set a card.
Could be anything.
And I will set a face down. It could be anything. And Alex, it is your move, dude. Let me see what you brought today.
Okay. That seems pretty all right to me. I'll go ahead and draw. You got anything to stand by for me?
Nope, you're good.
Let's head on to main 1 then, and let's go ahead and just get right to it. I'm going to fire off a Twin Twister.
That is A-okay. All right, pitch for cost.
Let's pitch this to Strudo, go after the 2.
Ooh, that's powerful. All right, you're going to get rid of my Cave Clash and my Hidden City.
Cave Clash. All right, whatever. Don't need to see it. And let's continue the fun, shall we? I am going to normal summon Neo Space Connector.
What are you on? That's sick. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and connect. I love it.
I'm going to go ahead and connect my way to a Neo-Spacian Dark Panther.
Okay, Dark Panther, all right.
You like it where this is going, buddy? You like it where this is going?
I do, actually. I'm excited. All right, play Neo's Fusion.
I wish. That would be pretty sick, but no, that's not what we're doing. Next up, I will go ahead and fire off this to Strudo. no? I'll pay half. Is that fine?
That's fine, yep.
Okay, so we'll bring him back out. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna. Does it matter what I target here? I guess I'll target.
It does.
It could matter. Yeah, I'll go after the Dark Panther. I guess. I'm literally just gonna synchro them off. So it's not.
I figured too much. That's fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter. But like maybe with whatever I still leave on the field, that's where it could matter. We're gonna go for the good old boy, Mr. Yazi.
Yep, Mr. Yazi's a-okay.
Yazi pop pop.
That is fine. You got rid of my guru.
Okay, we're gonna trigger the Yazi. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a copy of the good old Mari Mari in defense position. Not gonna make that mistake again. Next up, I'm gonna trigger the effect of Mari Mari, but I'm only going to use the effect twice, I think.
Not thrice. Oh my
I'm not gonna go
okay.
thrice. I think we're just gonna go twice.
All right, twice is okay. Yep.
Next up, I am going to link off one of the tokens as well as the connector.
Okay.
And we are going to go into a copy of Nightmare Phoenix.
Okay, yeah.
Then I'm going to go ahead and link that off for a copy of Nightmare Mermaid, baby.
No.
Orcust,
All right.
Let's go.
Full Orcust combo, baby. Lay it on me. Okay.
Too much. This is the original Anaconda for people who don't remember. But
it is. Holy smokes. Okay.
Yep. So let's go ahead and get right down to it. I will use the effect of Mermaid. I am going to go ahead and pitch myself a Symbol Skeleton.
Okay. Yep.
And we're going to grab a Nightmare from the deck.
Yep.
So that's here. I'm now going to link off the Nightmare and the Mermaid for a copy of good old Galatea. Don't you miss this card, buddy? We haven't seen this card in so long. It's so nice
Alex,
to see it.
I love this deck, bro. Yes, that is fine. That's awesome.
I forget. I think I was talking to Coder recently about how you and I would just play mirror matches of this all the time. We love this deck to pieces. Okay.
All right.
So next up, I'm going to go ahead and link off this token for a copy of Link Spider.
Yep.
Obviously got to go to the zone that Galatea is pointing towards. Otherwise, that's not going to work. Then I'm going to go ahead and lock myself into darks here. So I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of both the Galatea and the Link Spider. And we're going to go into a Long Girsu.
Yep.
Now I'm going to lock myself into dark. So I'm going to banish the Orcust Nightmare, target the Long Girsu.
That's fine. Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and send a copy of good old Harpour. Man, we have not seen this card in
that card
a
is
minute.
Very banned. Very banned.
Very banned for a very good reason. I'm going to banish the Harpour, and I'm going to bring out a good old Symbol Skeleton to the field.
That's so good. Okay, yep.
Now, it gets better, Gage. I don't know if you know this, but Mari Mari is a tuner. So I'm going to go ahead and tune my level 5 Mari Mari because it loses a level every single time I summoned a token. So remember that I summoned 2 tokens. So it's currently a level 5. So we're going to go ahead and tune this in Symbol Skeleton for Borreload Savage Dragon, baby.
Yo!
Let's go!
Dude, this board is like actually competitive.
Oh.
Move that over. I think it's got to be in a zone, right?
Oh, you're right. It does have to be in the zone that Long Girsu is pointing to. But
oh my god, bro.
This is some competitive level shit, and it gets better because I'm going to use that Borreload Savage Dragon effect. We're going to equip the Mermaid, and he gets the counter, and he's at 3,500 attack.
Okay, yeah.
And it gets better because I'm going to go ahead now and banish the Symbol Skeleton engrave to bring back Galatea. And Gage, do you want to do some math for me here?
Oh, am I just dead?
You are dead because this is 18. Long Girsu's at 29 because he's boosted by the Orcust Nightmare by 100 per level of the Harpour, and the Borreload Savage Dragon is 3,500.
Holy fuck, bro! I just got shit on.
Woo!
Oh my god, dude,
Your
deck's real as fuck. Oh my god, let's go to game 2. I'm scared now. Holy shit. Dude, I never thought I'd see the day again, bro. The full Orcust combo is so strong. And your pull is unreal, dude. I think I told you last time, it's way better than you told me it was. So, like, I'm petrified of this deck. And I still feel like I didn't get the full disclosure of what you pulled this episode. Like, you could have gone Crescendo. You didn't even use Galatea, I don't think. You're so silly.
I didn't. Nope, I could have used Galatea to get Babel or Crescendo. You know, I still had stuff to do. So even if I didn't kill you, you would have had to play through, at minimum, a Savage Dragon, a potential, like, spin back with Long Girsu. Like, I don't know, buddy. This deck seems pretty good to me.
It was impressive, to say the least, bro. But hopefully when the side deck comes in, I get a little better of a chance here. I'm going to opt to go first again. Let's hope your Yazi combo doesn't get to pop off again.
Okay, let's see it. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, bud. All right. I'm going to go standby main, and I'm going to start it off
Sure.
with, look at him, he's smiling. Pot of greed.
There it is. Okay, this will definitely help you out this game for sure.
Yeah, definitely give me a little bit of an edge here.
I think in the last episode when you were just like, what are you waiting for, buddy? Just hit the concede button. I think I was just waiting to hopefully like Heart of the Cards top deck Pot of Greed and just maybe have like a modicum of a chance, but it just didn't happen.
All right, we're playing trap card fun here. Let's see. Oh, you better not have Heavy Storm here. I'll cry. I'm going to set 1, 2, 3. This is the hand I'd like to see last game here. But we'll see if it does as good this episode. Good luck, bud.
I will be honest, if you had this opening last game, I probably wouldn't have been able to kill you depending on what you have. But I'll go to standby and see if you have anything that you'd like to activate.
I don't. You're good. You can go to your main phase.
Okay, we'll go to main 1. That's all fine. I'm going to bring out everyone's favorite card, Dino Wrestler Pankratops.
He is powerful. That is A-okay, yes.
This card's a pain in the ass, for sure. So now the question becomes, what do I want to do? You have 3 back row. Pankratops can thankfully hit over everything that you have. Question is, do I want to do that? And I don't know if I do. I think I actually like this Raigeki a lot better.
Damn. Oh, man. Okay, thinking. Hold on.
Figured you might have something here.
That's a really good Raigeki. I'm not going to lie to you. That's really good.
If it's Guru, like that, I just don't want to flip it. And it's not worth... I could pop it with Pank, but like, I like having a 2600 body on the board too.
Yeah, that is going to do it. All right. Raigeki's fine.
Oh, it was the Guru. Okay, sounds good. Kind of want to get the pressure going, if I'm being honest. I'm going to go ahead and run out Mothman as our normal summon.
Sure, that's fine.
And let's just try to hit. This is 18 and 26.
I'm going to take it all.
Okay, so I'm down to 36. 1 turn clock if we can manage to get it to stick. Second main, I think I'm just going to go ahead and set 1 and throw it over.
Okay. All right, I will draw for turn. I'll go standby phase, main phase.
Sure.
All right, Alex. I'm going to start my turn by activating Redox, Dragon Lord of Boulders. I'm going to pitch Umostrix from my hand. I'm going to target Guru in my graveyard to special it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to special summon Guru. Do you have anything on resolution?
I do not.
Okay. All right, I'm going to activate Subterror Guru, and I'm going to attempt to flip face down your Dino Wrestler Pankratops.
This is annoying. Like, you don't kill it necessarily.
Oh, wait, hold on.
But you also haven't committed to a summon. Also, what am I afraid of? I feel like you're trying to, like, Final Battle here, because I think Final Battle, one of the 4 effects is to flip a Subterror up. So you can do that, flip it up, then you can attack Pank. So I'll chain it in response, and I'll just pop the Guru.
Okay, I'll chain Called by the Grave, and I'll banish your Dino Wrestler.
Ooh.
You don't have a response. Come on, pass it back, bro. That's tough. I know that's just tough, but
That's rough. How does Guru work?
it's an also, so it's still gonna flip down.
Okay, probably got to do this now, or I'm probably not going to have a good opportunity to. Okay, so still in the chain. I'm going to chain Twin Twister, pitch my Dark Panther, pop the other 2 back row.
Yikes.
That's why I was thinking.
Run down to 0 cards. I'm like, you're like almost on top deck mode.
I was about to say, this is going to be a very simplified game state very quickly here.
All right, well, you are going to probably skedaddle both of those, but I guess I'll chain Final Battle here, and I'll opt to flip a face-up Subterror face down. It doesn't change much, but
It's pretty much just going to end in the same result at this point.
Yeah.
So, okay, so chain resolves. So Guru gets flipped. Twin Twister pops the back row. My Pankratops gets negated because it gets banished off of the Called by the Grave, and this is where we're at. What did I get rid of? Oh, Shadow Imp. Jeez,
yes.
Okay.
This is our current board position. I don't think I have anything else I can play with there. Oh man, no. I'm terrified. You got full Orcust combo now. If you draw a summon. I don't think there's anything I can do about it though. That's the scary thing. I can't flip this monster face up, right? No. It's special
No, because it already summoned off of the special summon.
Yikes. All right, don't kill me. Good luck.
We'll draw. I am just going to set 1 and throw it over.
Oh, thank God. All right, I'm going to draw for turn.
Yep.
Stand by main. All right, I'm going to flip up Guru.
Yep.
I'm going to use Guru.
Sure.
Cool. I'll pick up a Subterror Final Battle here.
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to activate Guru. I'm going to set both this in your Mothman.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to set a card, and I'm going to activate, oh, this is fun, Kaiser Coliseum.
Oh, not this again.
Yeah, that's a huge, I know this is
Christ.
huge. This stops your deck dead in its tracks here, too. So, all right, simplified game state, my friend. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm going to need it. Jesus Christ, this is bad. Main 1, I will just set and pass.
Let's
go
go.
ahead.
All right, Alex, during the end of your turn, that final battle I picked up, coming in clutch, I'm going to flip it up, flip up my Subterror Guru.
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to activate Guru.
Yep.
All right, I'll pick up off Guru a Subterror Fiendus.
Sure.
Very powerful. All right, this gets set, and we good to go to the end of my turn?
Yep.
Love it. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. Anything on main phase?
All good.
All right, I'm going to summon Subterror Fiendess.
Okay.
I'm going to... Is that a that's fine?
You're good.
Concerning me. I'm going to activate Subterror Fiendess, and I'm going to flip down my Subterror Guru. Let me make sure this is... It targets for cost, so I'm a Subterror Guru target.
Targeting in resolution is fine.
Okay, so sets this, and then it's going to special summon Umostrix. Let me make sure. Is it face up, face down defense position? In face up or face down defense position. Holy smokes. I'll set it. This is okay?
Sure. Yep.
Fun. All right, I'll flip up Guru, and I'll trigger Guru.
That's fine. So much value off this.
There is a hell of a lot of value coming off of this right now. I'm going to...
This is what brought the deck all together.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
I'm going to pick up a Cave Clash.
Okay.
Cool. All right, let's go for the marbles here. I'm going to special summon Destrudo, the Lost Dragon's Frisson, from my hand here. I'm going to pay 18.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to special it off the Fiendess.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Dope. I'm going to synchro with Fiendess. Destrudo. Destrudo goes to the bottom. You haven't seen this guy yet. I think this guy's tough. I'm going to see how he does.
Let me help you out. Black Rose Dragon's a card.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the insight. I'm going to summon Samurai Destroyer.
What the hell is this?
Go ahead and read it, man.
So if it battles an opponent's monster, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Also, that opponent's monster has its effects negated during the battle phase only. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, target a machine monster in your grave, special summon it.
Funny thing
that's
is,
not bad.
He's very good.
That seems pretty good.
And he can target himself, which is really...
Oh, that's pretty sick. So he can just bring himself back. Okay, sure.
All right, let's not get too fancy with it here. I can't kill you this turn, so I'm not going to bother to go for extreme value for... Oh, actually, wait. No, all right. I'm going to activate Final Battle here. I'm going to flip up my Umostrix.
Thinking, what's Umostrix stats?
2027.
Does he banish any monster or any card?
Any monster.
Any monster. I thought so. In response to the final battle, I'm going to chain Fairy Wind.
That is so strange. You are so strange. That's going to be fine. That'll resolve.
Okay, so final battle and Kaiser both get popped, and we're both going to take 600.
Okay. So the send these, we both take 6.
Yep. I already took mine.
Okay, and then my Umostrix is going to flip up.
Correct.
And I'm going to
Umostrix.
I'm going to banish your Mothman.
Mouthman is no more.
All right. I don't know if it did you much good, Alex, Go, because that Fairy Wind, I'm going to activate Cave Clash that I added to hand.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is just going to pump them.
Yep. Well, I mean, it does pump them a little bit, but that's not the important part. The important part is the secondary effect where I get to add one from graveyard to hand. So it's like the final battle. You didn't really truly deal with it. I'm going to go battle phase, and I'm going to start punching you here. I'm going to just get in with everything.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it actually doesn't give them value. It only gives them value if there was stuff that was set. So
yeah.
Going to still take a bunch here. So 26, 16, 2,000. Then you get to trigger the Cave Clash, which is pretty sick.
Yep. I'm going to use my Cave Clash, and I'm going to pick up... I think picking back up the final battle is just too good. Yeah, that's what I'm going to grab back. Fiendess is nice, but I think this is better. Main phase 2, my Subterror Guru is a quick effect now, Alex. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's play it. I'm going to activate Umostrix, and I'm just going to set itself.
Okay.
I'm going to keep that Guru up. I'm going to set a card, and I'm just going to end my turn, Alex. Go ahead.
Oh, boy. Tall order. Let's see. Actually, a bit unfortunate, but shall persevere, I suppose. All right, let's bring out everyone's favorite card, Pankratops.
Yep.
He's back. Question is, what exactly do we want to do? I think I'll go to battle.
Okay.
I'm going to attack your Guru.
All right, I'll activate Guru, quick effect, and I'll try to flip both of our guys face down here.
Then I think in response to that, I'm going to hit the concede button.
All right, no doubt. All right, very thought-provoking there. Right,
cool. Man.
Game 3. Oh, exciting.
Oh, I'm kicking myself. I'm kicking myself for twin twistering away the fucking Dark Panther because I had the Orcust combo. I'm just so not used to playing like old Orcust where any two monsters is like full combo. And I got punished for it. Also, Pankratops just seems like in a vacuum the much better card. But, you know, when
it does seem that way. Yeah.
When I'm just staring down nothing, like I could have just had full control of that game at that point. But, you know, mistakes happen. We got to get some of the rust off of these machines that we're playing with here. It's been a while. But
okay.
I'm going to go first. I haven't gotten a chance to do that. Yeah, shocker, right? I don't want you to get set up first. I don't like giving you another card, though, if I'm being completely honest. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, bud. You'll need it.
Yeah, I you know, honestly, looking at this hand, I think I will need it. Holy shit. This is so bad.
I love to hear it, dude. My hand's insane.
My
my hand's insane.
Like, my hand's not bad, but I'll explain momentarily. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set 3 cards.
Okay.
This will make sense very shortly why I don't like this hand.
Yeah, Jackalop's cool. Okay, ready? Wait, ready?
right.
It's still going for the 100% chance.
If you hit this, Gage, I'm gonna be fucking livid. That's all I'm gonna say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Okay.
I did it! I already know! Go ahead and discard it.
I mean, it's... I hate this jackalope effect.
That's fucking careless. Oh.
How? What are the... I just still don't know how you have not missed once since I started playing Dangerous. Not once.
All right.
Oh my god. I probably did this incorrectly, but it's fine. It makes sense in my head why I want to do it this way, but okay. What am I getting off this jackalope? I don't even know. Man, it goes in defense too.
It does. You can't just bring up Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You can't just do it.
I wish. This is, you know, Gage, I'm starting to remember Orcust now very well. You know, when you'd have hands like this reminds me of why I did not like this deck. God, there's no good option here. I'll grab a Mothman, I guess.
Yep. Sure.
And go ahead.
Let's go. All right, I will draw for turn. Stand by main.
Yep, lost the 50-50 is what it
We'll
is.
kick it off big. Big Panky.
There's the boy. Yep.
Yep. Let's see here. All right, I'll follow it up with activating Dragon Ravine.
Okay, sure.
Cool. I'm going to activate Dragon Ravine. I'm going to discard Eater of Millions.
So the play here is you can dump Destrudo to get that set up. That's kind of good, actually. I'm going to space the Ravine.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Sure.
I think you take the minus. It's not that bad. You got rid of an Eater, too, and Eater's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not terrible. All right, I'll go Battle Phase, Pank, Punch Down.
Goodbye, Mothman.
Nice. Main 2, I'll just set a card, and Alex, it's your turn.
Let's see what we got. Of course. That's fitting. That's fitting. We'll go to main 1. We will set and pass. Go ahead.
Oh, man, Pank's getting in there. I'm going to draw.
Yeah, Pank's going to be doing some work.
My main. Battle Phase, Pank,
Yep.
Punch Down.
I'll take the 26.
Main 2, set a card, your move.
Just Pank beatdown. Oh, gosh. This is fitting. This is very fitting. I'll pass. Go ahead.
This is ridiculous, dude. What is your hand? I'm going to draw. Battle?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, 26. I'll go main 2. I'll set a card.
Sure.
And I'll end my turn.
All right, we'll draw. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, God. Now I have another problem. Oh, wait, no. I think this is fine. Okay. Pot of Greed.
Yeah, it seems fine. What are you...
No. I was thinking imperm column, but I don't have a monster.
Oh, no,
That's what I was worried about. Okay, yeah. I was like, oh, wait, this isn't an issue. So I'm like, oh, fuck. If I lose this Pot of Greed to a fucking imperm, I'm going to scream. Okay. All right. Trust me. When you see what my opening hand was, you'll understand like where the tilt's coming from. But all right. This may be able to help us a bit. I'm going to Allure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. This is a way to at least maybe
not discard the whole hand.
Something going. I wish. No, it's not that bad. Wow. This actually really sucks. I need like my whole goddamn hand is the problem. Sorry. This is really tough. All right.
Is that how you're gonna lose?
Yeah, after a long deliberate, this is a tough one. I think there's an argument both ways here. I think I'm gonna banish this Destrudo.
Okay, tough choice.
Yeah, it's hard. With the way my hand looks, it's okay. Next up, I'm going to fire Twin Twister, Hitch Nightmare. I'm gonna go after the 2 that are next to each other.
That was really good.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad. I'm gonna assume that's your only way to get things started here. So I'm going to I'm gonna chain Called by the Grave, and I'm gonna banish your Orcust Nightmare from your graveyard.
Yeah,
it's the one you didn't pick, which is unfortunate, but I think that's what I gotta do here.
Okay, so that's fine. So chain resolves.
Chain resolves. Okay, so you're gonna pop the 2 back row, and then I'll banish your Nightmare.
Those are pretty good. I was worried that you were going to have Called by the Grave, which is what also made that decision so difficult, was A, the randomness of Twin Twister, then B, it's like, okay, well, I'd rather have you Called by the Grave this than lose half my life and have it get called by the grave.
Yeah, right?
So that was kind of like what I was fighting with the whole time. I suppose I will set one, and I'll throw it over to you.
Sounds like a plan. I'll draw. Stand by me.
All good.
Battle.
Yep.
Get in there.
The Symbol Skeleton.
Oh, yes. Useless right now.
The other reason I was worried about that being Called by the Grave, because now I can't bring back the Nightmare.
Yeah, right. Your turn.
Draw. Well, we got something.
Is it good enough?
Just unfortunate that it's going to take out one of my own cards.
Yeah, I'll chain Pank. I'll pop this middle one.
That's a good one. Go
That's
ahead.
a good one. All right. I'll draw. Stand by main. All right, Alex. I think you're probably going to regret getting that Pank off the field because it's not going to be gone for long here. I'm going to activate Redox, Dragon Lord of Borders. I'm going to pitch you Mostrix on the target Pank.
Yeah.
Get back to Panky.
I mean, there's nothing I could do about that. I mean, if you have Redox, you have Redox.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to overcommit. I'm going to go Battle Phase poke you for 26.
I mean, this is why Pank is not okay. Like, this card is just literally just single-handedly taking over the entire game. We'll draw. All right. We'll set and pass. Go ahead.
Yep, I'll draw.
Yep. Story of my life.
I'll activate Terraforming.
Sure.
Terraforming, I'll pick up Hidden City.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Hidden City.
Yep.
Pick up Guru. Summon Guru.
Sure.
Battle Phase.
Okay.
26.
You know, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction, buddy. I'm going to Fairy Wind and kill myself by blowing up your Hidden City.
What is this last one here? What is this last matchup?
Oh my god, it was fucking Crescendo, so now you know I have
so
it.
dead, so dead.
Oh my god, if I would have gotten this fucking harp a turn earlier, I would have been off to the races, because then I had the symbol, I could have banished to special summon the harp back. I mean, like, I would have had at least something I could have done here. Okay, so what happened was, my hand was like all spell and trap removal, and then Nightmare Jackalope. So I'm like, okay, if he hits Jackalope, I can't combo, because Nightmare is just sitting in my hand doing nothing. I didn't have Twin Twister at this point either. I drew that off of the Pot of Greed Allure. So I just missed the 50-50 and then just set like reboot Fairy Wind MST and passed, essentially.
That's not good. That's not good enough, no.
Yeah, that's the game. Congrats, buddy. 2 in a row.
Thanks,
you
man.
got
These
it.
Subterrors are insane, dude. Honestly,
this was all Pank. This was Pank. This was all Pank.
Unreal, man. I think you got to get rid of the dangers in your deck, dude. The American Sniper, I'm just too strong.
They're so good if it works. That's what I hate. Like,
it
the
hasn't
dangers
worked
are.
yet.
It hasn't, and statistically they should work. But like, there wasn't even a reason for me to like Jackalope on 5 in hand, because I want you to hit the Nightmare. I don't want you to hit the back row, right? So that was like the only way I was going to get out of that. And then when you had the Pank on top of it, that just made it even more difficult, because so then off of the Allure, I had my hand was Destrudo, Nightmare from like the very first turn, and then I also had Symbol Skeleton. So it's like, okay, well, I need the Symbol Skeleton for either of these monsters to work, right? And then Destrudo, I have to pay half for you to just pop it with Pank. And then Nightmare is like the safer of the two, but I think Destrudo is like the bigger payoff, because then I can go into the Yazi combo and I can actually start going, assuming, you know, Pank doesn't like stop me before it even gets there. But I also had 2,800 life, so I figured at the very least, if I don't pay half, I can withstand one more attack from Pank specifically. And yeah, and that would have done it, but then I just had to set Symbol Skeleton and pass. And if I would have just gotten that harp 1 turn earlier, I could have maybe started to get something going. I saw like almost all my spell and trap removal this game, which is crazy.
Yeah,
but
not too good
didn't get the monsters.
I didn't open any floodgates or anything, right? I didn't open anything too crazy.
You had one. You had a Shadow Mirror, but that was like the only card.
In the final battle, but that's it. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Honestly, card that put in so much work this episode was Called by the Grave, dude. I didn't expect it to be that strong, but holy smokes, it was really good against you. On that Pankratops, that was game blast.
On the Pankratops, it was big, and it saved you here too, because I can't red reboot a Called by the Grave, and that was the other thing I was thinking as well. I'm like, shit, that's the one thing I don't have an out for. I'm sort of hating that I played Fairy Wind over. No, I couldn't have Twistered either. I was thinking if there was something else I could have played instead here, but that was the whole plan, was to just Fairy Wind away all your stuff. But you can't Fairy Wind when you have less than 300 life, because that would
sure can't.
Pankratops did just enough. It did literally everything for you this game, and then Redox bringing it back too. Oh my god.
I'm gonna do you a favor, bro. This card is not good. Get rid of that red reboot. That card.
So it wasn't good in the last episode, but this episode I can kill you. Red reboot's good when I can actually kill on the turn that I use it. And this deck has OTK lines, so I did play it specifically for that reason. So like on the board where you had 3 back row of like Final Battle, Shadow Imprisoning, and let's say you didn't have Called by the Grave, like if you had another Floodgate, I would have shut it all down. So that to me is worth it, especially if I can just get to Mermaid and combo off. Then that's the end of the game right there. It just didn't happen that way, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe Red Reboot could have just been like if Red Reboot was a monster, to be fair, I actually probably would have been fine. But my deck plays like 20-something monsters, but I think this was a really good matchup for both of us.
Oh, this was really good. This was a lot of fun to play. I just happened, like I said, I kept those Shadow Imprisonings, and you actually didn't get to see it. I ended up thinking you might go back to Dino Mist, so I put in System Downs. And I'm like, if you choose to play, I was like, if you choose to play Orcust, like they're both good against you. Yeah, I had a System Down in my hand last game, but it didn't do anything. But yeah,
Right.
so I was feeling very prepared for this matchup if you got anything. Which, speaking of which, I see you got a Crescendo on the field. Did you get the Dingirsu? I'm assuming since you didn't summon it, you didn't.
So Gage, I got 3 Crescendo actually.
Okay, that is very above average. Okay.
Yeah, I only played 2 because I figured 3 is way too many. And I don't want to brick on this card, which, to be fair, every time I saw this card did nothing, but I never had a chance to even establish a Galatea, so didn't matter. I did not get the Dingirsu, you can rest assured. And now that you won this episode, that's why I'm also frustrated. Because you won, I can't even spin the wheel to try to get a Dingirsu.
Yep.
So I'm just stuck playing like Crescendo Control, basically, is what I was calling it. And
Did you get anything else? Did you get like Omni Dragon Brotar? There's a lot of stuff in this set that I knew helped you out with your Dragon Links because you got some like Levineers and stuff. You don't have a bad pull. It's just
no. So
what'd you get?
I actually, the only secret rare I got, I did get an Idly, the Nightmare Corruptor, which funny enough you can summon off of Nightmare Mermaid because it summons any Nightmare monster. But like I don't think you have to summon that, but it's just kind of funny that you can. That was my only secret. My ultras were pretty crappy. I got 2 or 3 of the Salomon Great Ultra Rare or something like that.
I got one of those too.
Yeah, it's just absolutely miserable.
And then I got 2. What else did I get? I got 2 of the Valkyrie Ultra Rare too.
Oh, really? Oh, jeez.
Garbage,
Yeah. There's a lot of garbage cards in this set too, like all sets. My pulls though, aside from the Crescendo, not particularly great. I think I got maybe some crackdowns, at least 1, maybe 2.
I got 1, and I
yeah,
did
it's
play
like
it
it's not a bad card. It's pretty good actually. But no, I was playing the Levianeer though because Connector is a light. So I'm like, all right, I got Chaos Energy in this deck. Like, let's go. I figure Levianeer is just a bomb. It's also a dark, so I can still summon it while I'm in an Orcust combo, which is cool. So that's another reason why I figured that should go in there. And being able to just, it's almost like more spell and trap removal because it can pop anything, which is nice. But other than that, you pretty much saw the bulk of my deck. I don't have, what's it called? I don't have Aqua Dolphin, so I had to play Dark Panther instead.
Which I guess like, not terrible because it's like
not
a dark,
bad,
but
it's a dark, yeah. So you immediately have a light and dark for Levianeer if that comes up, and the effect could maybe matter. I don't know if there's like, I was thinking about copying like your Samurai Destroyer, but it doesn't copy attack too. It only copies the effect. So I was thinking if there's anything cool I could do with that. But other than that, no. I was even Gage. I went all in for this. I was bringing back the Noblemans for this matchup.
Oh man!
If I noblemaned your Guru, I think you would have cried.
Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't expect nobleman. That's
you forgot
insane.
I had these, didn't you?
I did. How many of those bad boys do you have? You have 3?
I have 2. So
oh my God.
I cited them because I wasn't. I was fairly certain you were going to be back on this, but I wanted to make sure I had it. A, after I knew for a fact you were on Guru, but B, when I knew I was going second, because then you would just set. I can go nobleman, pop it, and then just like we're off to the races at that point. It's like an okay card. Like it, you have stuff that plays around it, but at the same time, if you don't, then I just probably win if you have no Gurus. So yeah. I figured the risk was worth it. Everything else was like a pretty actual like competitively looking Orcust deck for that matter, and you've got like a very competitive looking Guru deck over there. So this has been fun. I am actually excited for next episode now because maybe we're going to run it back with both of our decks, or maybe we're going to bring something new. But I mean, I think we both have just like some big heavy hitters to bring into the next episode for sure.
I definitely think we've hit a point in the series where like now all the high end like really good cards are starting to be low rarity that like you'll see in most decks, and I feel like we've really like built out some decks that we could actually like. I feel like we could take this shit to a tournament and like tear up. Like it's not bad. Like
yeah, for real. I was actually even main decking these fairy ones for you. Like I'm just like,
insane.
all right,
yeah,
no
really
floodgates. Like let's just get it out of here. I just figure if I see monsters, then I have the combo. But I see monsters, it's okay.
Pank beatdown too strong.
Pank is so good.
It
Pank
is
such a strong card.
Unreal.
I still think I could have won the second game had I not discarded the wrong card. So in the end, that's my fault. But it is what it is. I'm happy for you. What'd you get? Did you go for the wheel or did you go for the OTS pack 10?
So I went for the OTS packs because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Like Colossus, I have a pretty good Thunder pull actually.
Okay.
And then I also have like Galatea, which I didn't get any Galatea, and I thought if I pulled one, I could throw you off. I got none of that. I didn't get any.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get it. So it was unfortunate, but there was a lot of stuff I could have got that was pretty cool. Are we moving on to the next OTS pack next episode?
Possibly. I'd have to check the way the dates work, but we are actually moving on to. Oh God, is it Gage? Are we moving on to Rising Rampage?
I didn't want to say it, but I think this is the last set without Starlight Rares. That's so insane. Oh my God. That's how we know we're coming to a close here.
It's just flying by.
It is
unreal. But Rira's not. Rira's okay. There's some pretty good stuff.
It's
in
okay.
There.
Like I guess we'll talk
Top
a lot
end.
about it. Yeah, that's what we'll talk about it like next episode. But top
I'll
end,
be
like you got the
talking about
Appaloosa. Yeah, you will be. You will be. Yeah, the Appaloosa and stuff is really good. But outside of that, I think like for maybe our format, it won't be too impactful. Still, I think we got some like hell of a good decks on our hands here to have some fun matches towards the end.
Oh, for
here.
sure. Like, even if we played this matchup again next episode, I don't think people would complain. I
Oh,
think
no,
these
no, no.
two decks are actually pretty evenly matched against each
Oh
other.
yeah.
No pun
Oh
intended.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think this. Yeah, I think this was really fun. I felt like there was a lot of junctions that really defined how the game was going to end up here.
Absolutely. So, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Team Gage, you could rejoice for your 2-win streak, but we're going to be coming back hard because we're not going to let that happen again. We have to shout the patrons as always, though. So, big shouts to Shout1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Chaotic Meatball, SJ Winchester, Tim 00x3, Ike Iron Fang, Part 2, Pony Starkey and Musa, Michael Dente, Dan Van Hoben, Secret Guy, Ole, Mystic Walk, Sylvia Wild, Strayconic, Rockslide, Dollywop, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Cole T, Thomas Elson, Yusuf Asin 05, Jordan Coons, Calvin, Iron Bladesman, Pure Ace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Lumpy, Nehru Celeste, David Liu, Rockley 325, Lane Rogers, Chat God, Silent Agent 216, I Side and Grid Maju and Salad, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Brett Harvey, John 2 Base App at the Astro, Brody Eastwood, Dacer, Elias Pinero, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Give Me Speedword or Give Me Death, Matthew Elliott, MBT's Hard Like, Ashlyn Jensen, Cypher P on Perp 6, TC Gaming, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, Matthew Brady, Edison Format, Ash Blossom Toast Sniffer, Dr. Solace, Max, Tom Russell, Gage Just Play Watts Already, Chipotle Rice, Dragon Link Will Never Die, that's a new one, Eric Grems, and that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.